Hi guys, it's Helena here, and today I'm going to be doing a video with my granddad. I'm not too sure what you call this one because it's not really a question tag video because I'm not in it. It's just about my granddad, but yeah. Okay, so let's get started. So this is my granddad, and the first question for this video is, what is your earliest memory?
What's my earliest memory? Let's have a look. Going round the houses in Fletchertown with my mother,
Yeah.
who used to collect the hut pennies, which nowadays would be classed as, I don't know, hut pounds, I suppose.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
About 13 altogether.
That's a lot.
Well, I was involved. I was the last child out of 3 marriages.
Okay.
Meaning that my mother and my father were married before they married my father.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry. Before my father married my mother, and I'm the youngest of the long line.
Okay. What can you tell me about your mum?
Not a lot, because she died when I was about 4.5 years old, so I don't really know much about her at all.
Alright. And what can you tell me about your dad?
My dad, well, he was a typical miner.
Yeah.
From the northeast of England and from Scotland. He was born in Wheaton, actually, in Cumbria. He was like me, the youngest child of a large family, and as soon as he was born, he was taken away from his mum to live with an auntie of his, and he was brought up by this auntie.
Alright.
And then when he left school, he was a printer, and I couldn't tell you much about printing because the methods of printing in them days was a heck of a big difference to what it is now.
Yeah.
So I can't tell you much about that.
What was your schooling like?
It was all right. I attended a village school.
Yeah.
It was called All Hallows Church of England School, and it was all part of the village that I was brought up in.
Alright.
In Fletchertown.
That's in Cumbria, isn't it?
Yeah.
What pets, if any, did you have when you were growing up?
Pet?
Yeah.
I got a lot, actually. Mainly dogs.
I wouldn't have thought you'd have had any because you don't like animals.
A couple of cats. Some pigeons.
You're like living on a zoo. It's like living on a zoo.
Well, we didn't have them all at the same time. This was over a period of about, I should imagine, about 10 to 12 years.
Alright. What
Go on.
What is your favourite colour?
Blue.
Blue. I didn't even know that. What's the farthest away from home that you've ever travelled?
Was it Gambia? No, you didn't. Sri Lanka.
How did you meet Nan?
Outside of the gates of the factory where we both worked.
Alright. Do you keep a journal, or did you keep a journal?
Pardon?
Did you keep a journal, or do you keep a journal?
No, I don't keep a journal.
Did you used to?
No.
What was your favourite present that you've ever received?
I didn't receive very many presents when I was a kid, because we weren't very well off. And I think the best present that I ever received was a half-brother of mine who was in the army, and he was serving in Burma, and he was taken prisoner in Burma, and he was put to work on the Burma Railway.
Alright.
And he lived in a prison camp on there. Previous to him being taken prisoner, he came home on leave, and he gave me, I don't know how old I was at the time, probably about 5 years old, I should imagine, 5 or 6. And he gave me a set of military cap badges.
Yeah.
And also military medals.
Alright.
And he put them on an army belt for me.
Yeah.
And I was really proud of that collection, because he never came back from Burma.
Yeah.
He was, as I say, taken prisoner, and he was, well, I don't know whether he was killed over there or he died because of the conditions that they were living in.
Yeah, like the gas camps from like the war and everything.
Yeah. And as I say, I didn't know much about it because, of course, they didn't have television and radio. Well, we did have a radio, but you didn't get the same coverage as what you're getting now.
Yeah.
So I didn't really know too much about it.
How do you keep in touch with friends from your younger days, if any?
I don't really keep in touch with any.
What's the bravest thing that you've ever done? You were in the army, weren't you?
I don't think I've ever done any brave thing, really.
You were in the army though, weren't you?
A bit of yeah, but I didn't go abroad, and I was never in any fighting or anything like that. So I never did anything brave.
Yeah. What do you feel most proud of in your life?
Sorry?
What do you feel most proud of in your life?
Most?
Proud of?
My marriage.
Yeah. What do you feel least proud of, if anything?
I think I'm least proud of the fact that it took me a long time to realise it, but at heart I'm a coward.
I think everyone is though, aren't they, really? What's your favourite food?
My favourite food?
You're going to say that yellow fish again, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm going to say lamb.
Lamb. Any particular way? Lamb shank?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was going to church like when you were younger, if you went?
We didn't have much choice in them days. It was a case of you go into church or you stayed in,
Yeah.
you were kept in, and if you didn't go to church, you didn't do anything. And living in a small village like Fletcherdown, the church was the centre of the social circle, if you like.
Yeah.
So you had to go to church so that you could take part in their social activities as well.
Yeah. What is the most important lesson that you've learnt?
Being nice to people.
What's on your bucket list, or what was on your bucket list?
On my
Bucket list.
What do you mean by bucket list?
It's like a long list of things that you want to do before you get too old that you can't do them, or before you pass away. So they can be things from when you were younger that you've done, or things that are still on them that you'd still like to do now.
There's lots and lots of things I would like to have done, but because of my heart condition,
Yeah.
I was very limited what I could do physically, and I like to think that I could run 100 yards,
Yeah.
or even half a mile, but I can't.
Well, you did do a lot of good things, like brave things, when you were on holiday with Nan and things. I mean, you stroked all the tigers and you went riding through like the jungles on elephants. I've seen pictures from there. They're quite good. I mean, I wouldn't stroke a tiger. I'd get scared it was going to bite my hand off.
You would if it was a baby.
Grandad, that tiger was not a baby. I saw that picture. It was like the size of you. That was a massive tiger. I wouldn't have done it. What was dating like when you were younger?
Sorry?
What was dating like when you were younger?
Really great.
What's your favourite book?
Favourite book? I can't remember. I used to read a lot at one time. I can't remember what books there were. No, I can't remember. I didn't read any of the classics.
Yeah.
So I can't say them, but I did read a lot of, what shall we say, paperbacks.
Yeah.
And although I had my favourites, they weren't everybody's favourites.
Can you tell me a funny story about Mum when she was growing up?
Lots.
One that she won't kill you for going on the internet for.
It was soon after we were married, and
Is this about Mum or Nan?
oh, sorry.
Mum.
Sorry, your mum. Let's think.
Because reading
funny
Nan's
story.
Yeah, because reading Nan's diary, she did a lot.
I can't remember offhand. Oh yeah, I know. When we were kids, when your mum and Craig were about 5 or 6.
Yeah.
We used to go to Butlins holiday camp at Prestatyn.
Yeah.
And one year there was a fancy dress competition.
Yeah.
And your mum and Craig, who were very close together,
Yeah.
in age and build and everything, your nanny dressed them up as Adam and Eve. And I don't know where she got them from, but she got these green leaves.
I think I've seen a photo of that actually.
And
with Mum's like afro hair.
I can't remember about that. Yeah, I think they had both curly hair. And it was really funny at the time. I think even now your mum would be very, what's the word, embarrassed about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And finally, how did you use your talents when you were younger and now?
My talents? Well,
yeah.
I think my talents, if any, were the fact that I still do, try and be nice to people, as I've already said.
Yeah.
And my talents are being able to help people.
Yeah.
You know, through listening to them and things like that. You know? Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for being in my video, Grandad.
Thank you.
Love you.
Yeah, how much do I get now?
I will discuss that afterwards. Say bye.
Bye now.
Thank you for watching my video, guys. If you got this far, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment and subscribe to my channel for more. If you've got any more ideas on things I can do videos on, please leave them in the comments below. I'll also leave my links to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and my Vine. So yeah, I hope you liked this video and I hope you got to know a bit more about my granddad, because I know I certainly did. So I'll see you all soon. Bye.